Alright, hello everyone! Welcome to... what part are we at now? 89 maybe? Welcome to part 89 of building a city from scratch. Just finished work, got a beer, gonna relax, play a little bit of SimCity 4. So in this part, what I plan to do is get kind of the preliminary work done for the university area. I know I've been talking about that for like 50 parts or something, but it's finally coming. It's gonna go right about here. So, yeah, I'm gonna get started. This may not stay here. This might get changed or moved around. This might get taken out. I might put some stuff here. Who knows? But it's a nice little connection. If there's something that'll like get built nice, I can get like a nice big campus building here or something. So, I'm gonna start off by putting in a cheat. You don't deserve it. Because that unlocks the university and the rewards tab, and that's kind of like the core thing that you want to use in your university area, right? 'Cause it's got the tower and everything. Just kind of scroll until you find it. I know it's also in the education menu, but there it is. So will that actually fit this way? One other thing is that it's kind of premature, and I put this road in thinking I was going to do more zoning or whatever, and yeah, I kind of forgot about this. That's how it's working. That's how that goes. So, just gonna put that back. Kind of just get rid of this stuff for now. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to education and find the university. Do it that way. So it doesn't quite fit here. Looks like I need an extra 2 tiles. So I could have this road move over a couple tiles or do something fun, but maybe put it over here on this side, have that road kind of come down. Or I can put it over on this side here. This might turn into some dorms or something, I don't know. I kind of like that, so I'm going to put that there for now. And just kind of continue with some stuff. Main library. That's a good fit right there. It doesn't have to be a perfect grid, but I'm just kind of playing around and seeing how it's going to work. Okay. Next, I like to call this maybe like the engineering or tech building or something. If anyone's interested in the name. Now, these are both Max's plops, so don't worry about that. But this building here... Oh, where was I for this? I think I may have lost it. But anyways, this is Nexus Modern University, so it's just like an extra campus. Let's call it like the technology part or the college or something. I think it's roughly the same size as the university. Yeah, it's exactly the same size. So maybe it's a good candidate maybe to put, I don't know, here? I might put a bullet train station there, so I might need an extra tile here. It also comes with a nice little bus, like a transit stop here and whatever, so it's good. It's got a big screen TV, I don't know, ice cream things, because why not? London phone booth. I don't know. Yeah, a station could go here, and then there's like a transit thing. It can always be moved, right? So just next, where was I? Was it a landmark? I forget where I was going. Maybe it was in rewards. Yeah, that's where it was. So this building is roughly the same size as well. Call this the engineering department or what have you. Might be a good contender actually over here, now that I think about it. See, I don't know how I want this road to kind of go in or do whatever, so what I could do is like I could gut this out, and maybe I will just for now, and have these like kind of converge together and put in like an avenue roundabout. I'm kind of thinking that, and that'll give me like a little bit more room to play with on each side and see what's going on. So why don't I give this a little try? But it's not an even spot, right? So an avenue roundabout wouldn't be like in the exact center, and I'd have to have a lane end, so maybe I'll hold on to that for a second. what I could do, maybe... I gotta get rid of that. Maybe this and that. There'll be a lot of playing around because I'm a finicky player, as you guys know. If I get one of these things in, I can get an avenue roundabout on that side. Might even put in an entrance ramp there or something, I don't know. This gives me a nice little connection here. Not saying that this has to end, right? But it is something that, oops, could be done. I guess it was a little premature to get rid of this, but again, I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. So just bear with me as I kind of just start playing around. This is a nice little thing here. This is like the main library. So you have like the new library and the old library. So this is where the other one-way road would be. I'm just gonna stick that there just for now, just to kind of see what's going on. What else is here? We got... Should probably put in a hospital, right? Because that's where all the doctors are trained. Do I have a... I think I have a pretty large hospital. I don't think I've plopped one in the city yet. Disease Research Center. I think I've got one somewhere, or I think I deleted it when I had that water pollution bug. That medical facility might be good right on the road here. It's probably going to health. I don't know. Maybe just put that in for now. It's a little small, but we'll see. And then this is the huge behemoth hospital. I guess it could like double as a healthcare facility and a hospital and a training place and a dentistry. I don't know. Just put everything all together there. All the medical sciences would be in there. And there's also this building. It's a little more secluded. It's about this exactly the same size. I think I got this somewhere too. Yeah, it seems more like a research facility. It might go a little bit further out. Disease Research Center again. It's just something to note the importance of. Police Academy. That's not really part of the university. That's... My university didn't have a police academy. Maybe what I'll do is put in a little bit of fractional angle stuff and just see how that kind of works. It'll create a lot of nooks and crannies, but that's kind of important. Like students like, you know, the open spaces and whatever. The rest of the city's kind of dense anyway, so let's see what I've got. Gotta go this way. My cat is meowing. I just got home from work, didn't really give him much attention. Yeah, so that could go there. So maybe I'll continue it as 3 lanes. Up to the merge point, right? Oh, shh. Get that medical facility back. Doesn't really like... I might have to put in a quick little starter piece here. Let's put a little bush there. A little happy bush. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Bob Ross, the painter. I refer to him a lot in the earlier parts of this series. When I was a little kid, I always used to wake up to him Saturday mornings and stuff. So I think I'm gonna get rid of that and put this back, and I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yes, I do. And I'll just put a marker here for possible subway stuff. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Sports complex, I've got it over here, so you can kind of call this like the university arena or stadium or whatever. I know in the US there's some huge football stadiums. Not so much in Canada, though. We got our hockey arenas. Oh, we have some football stadiums, too. But, I know administration buildings. I don't actually have a university set. I'm gonna go on a hunch and say that there probably is one that exists, but it's just kind of tedious to put. But it'd be really nice to build something like that. So just go back to education. I'm gonna put this one here. I'd like it the other way. But of course it wants to face the road no matter what, but you gotta be really quick and click. And then that parallel road can actually go up to here, and it wouldn't be able to intersect that side, so... Is it gonna fit? No. Not quite. Ah, crap! It's alright, at least I had it selected. But I gotta rotate it again. No, not that way! Stop trying to face the road. Face the way I want you to face. So that can kind of be like that, maybe. And then get the other university, the main one, the Maxis one. Sure. Maybe this can be a bike path or something, I don't know. Have that there. What else do we got here? Got art museum, maybe call this the art school. This can kind of fit in here. And I do have some lecture halls too. That's an education, I think. Put the library back in, why not? Let's see. I keep clicking health. I keep clicking the exact wrong tabs that I want. I don't even know what this is. This must be a new download for me. It's called, in case anybody's wondering, Carytown College. Might be a good fit there, actually. Just kind of do some more work with flattening some of the roads. I don't know, put that there maybe. Good old classic community college, it's a good fit right there. Could even put it in the second one if I wanted to, but I won't get too carried away. What else, what else, what else? Oh, that's a brown box. That was kind of like a university clock tower or something. University of Winnipeg Science Complex. Oh, this is brand new. This is a new download from, I think his name is Kelly Dale. It actually overhangs too, so that's a good fractional angle plot, actually. Like, see how it works perfectly there? More or less perfectly. Oh, it just kind of sticks out a bit. But it likes to be built on an angle, so maybe I can find a home for it to conform to really well. Just trying to look. Yeah, there's a lot of overhang. I think this is where Chris Hadfield will be lecturing. If you don't know who Chris Hadfield is, look him up. Famous astronaut. I love space. Will that work? No, not quite. This doesn't have to be here. I mean, it can be worked around. This is just a brand new download that I've just never used before, and I'm curious to see. So that back spot's kind of an overhang too, so it doesn't quite work there, unless I maybe like turn the avenue back into a couple lanes. Bear with me! I know I've said that already in this part. I don't know, I just don't like that. The overhang isn't even very good, but maybe it is if I stick something like... Okay, so it kind of goes next to it there. Probably put in a slip lane piece, and then this connects here, so okay. Oh, wrong way. Right way, okay. So I'll plop in a transition here. I don't think it needs to be 3 lanes past this point anyway. Good spot to transition it, I think. So just go to Network Widening Mod Transition Pieces. If I really need to keep it at 6 lanes, I can definitely work that in. You know, you can do the basically AV6 to Road 6 transition, which does exist now in the new NAM. So that's good. And then I'm curious just to see how well a slip lane will fit in here, because that seems like the perfect spot, right? I don't want to demolish this. Oh, okay, fine. I'll just be kind of careful here. Let's go to tulips. I'm just going to skip to the slip lane itself, because if it doesn't work, then there's no point. But it does. It works nicely. I wouldn't be able to do this with the AV6 anyway, so I mean, I kind of need to have that. So that's cool. Should I give the game a save? I think I will, because it's progressing nicely, I think. One thing I don't understand why these don't have supports here. Maybe if I just re-click it, it will, because I've been a little click happy, but that's just kind of me doing my thing. I could probably put the simulation on as well, because I'm kind of working in an area that isn't really dependent on changes to the simulation, so I'll do that. Any fillers, like if I don't find a plot for this, it'd be like a nice park or plaza or something. Really, you won't let me flatten with Runway Road, but you'll let me flatten with any other tool. Crazy game sometimes. Alright, well, let's see how that goes. So I can probably have that. I need to make sure that I have room for that, but that's where the light rail, not la rail, light rail network would run. So after all that, I think I will keep it, just because it adds a nice kind of character to the area. Did I demolish it? Oh, I shouldn't have demolished it. Oh, crap. I shouldn't have demolished the transition. That was kind of a bad idea, because now I got to painstakingly load GLR to subway transition. I got to let it load and come back and stuff, so yeah, it's not preferred, but I mean, at least I don't actually have to go to the subway menu, like to full underground, because it's all connected there. Ah, that's funny. This is where I actually started the part, like right in this area. When I first came in, said, "Hello, welcome to part 89." Crazy how part 90 will be up yet next. Triple digits? I have no idea. There really isn't much of the city left to do, but of course there's a lot of rework and retrofits and stuff that you can always work on. So even if your city tile is full, There's still a lot. There's still a lot you can do. And yes, even in SimCity 4, that's true. I know SimCity 2013, people fill up the tiles really quick, and then they just kind of have to sit back and wait, and they're bored. But you can do some work in that game too. So here, I just need to be careful not to crash the game, because if a transit-enabled lot hits a puzzle piece, or sorry, if a puzzle piece hits a transit-enabled lot, that kind of goes kaput. Almost all the time. A couple of years ago, that used to always be the case, but there has been some stability added to the NAM components and puzzle pieces and stuff that reduces the chance a little bit, which is nice. I just hate how I dug this up and then decided, you know what, I kind of want it back in there. But I'm not going to be super picky about it, just kind of up. No, face that way. Come on. You're not going to let me face up that way? Come on! Oh, that's... Is it just not completely flat or something? Like... Don't understand that. I'll try again. No, it won't do that. Okay. When in doubt, kind of just stick that there. Okay. That's just the puzzle piece themselves. I'm glad that they're left in. And then start dragging. I know this looks bad, but if I went to full underground view and came back, it would look fine. Do I want an at-grade crossing here? I could be really meticulous and bring this down and put it back up, but I think it's fine. You could say that from this point on, it's like full rapid transit, and then past here, it's light rail. Now, there is a puzzle piece for this. See how what it wants me to do there? It wants me to kind of build over. I don't know if there's actually bullet train coatings for this, like textures, but this is the first time I'm doing it. But if I scroll down to bullet train puzzle pieces, that's high monorail. Oop, nope, go away. Wide radius curve pieces, monorail, high monorail. I don't even know I installed high-speed rail. No, it's somewhere. Maybe it's in the light rail menu. Just kind of scroll until you find what you want. I don't think it's textured, but who knows? In the next NAM, there might be something. Yeah, it looks like it's got a texture. Looks like I just got to drag it all the way through, though. I didn't know that. Actually, what I'll do is kind of just drag this right now. I don't know, just keep going. But it doesn't want me to do that. That's... Maybe if I move it away, it'll let me do it? I gotta get rid of this piece. Keep going, keep going. That's what I want. I'm really surprised that that has a texture. That's really cool. But now it won't want to. Now it doesn't want to connect. Ugh. Come on, just connect together. Where am I going here? Getting a little lost. Oh yeah, there's flexible underpasses too. That's what I want. Maybe I'll put a flexible underpass here just because I can. I haven't built one of these. I haven't really built much FULP stuff, or whatever it is. Yeah, FLUP. But I'll do it right now. And then just find the Avenue one, right? Tram under Avenue. Yep! And then just kind of Make everything happy. And give the game another save, just because when you're working with stuff like this, sometimes it just doesn't like you and decides to crash. But hopefully it'll like me enough just to kind of do what I want to do and not get angry about it. Because this is a museum, that's why you see all the school buses being generated and stuff, so don't be concerned about that. Next up, see if I can get some kind of connection here. I don't think it'll work. No, one tile too short. Okay. Well, why don't I just kind of build this road this side and put the university a bit lower? This is the third time I've plopped this university piece. But I'm just picky and just playing around, so no harm done. For now, anyway. So there's one extra tile there. Okay. What I'll do now is I'll also put in kind of a right-of-way for a new station, just because that fits in perfectly with the transition and stuff, right? So I'll put the station on this side, because there's going to be a road on this side. Maybe right here. No, I've got lots of room to work with. What's the earliest spot that I can put in this? Go away. I'm going to hold off, actually, because I don't know how this area is going to develop. I don't know if I need the line to end right here. Well, there's really not too much further to go either, so... In the meantime, why don't I just do this? But that's a horrible little dip, so I'll get rid of that. And... I was thinking about building a station here, but I guess with the underpass I can't really do that, so it looks like the first station will kind of have to go here. So, kind of go to the ground light rail network and find a nice station. Got some nice ones somewhere. This is a Il-Tonsko one, but I have a nice one. One that's 4 tiles, because that one's 3 tiles. Built when you're in a pinch for room. Just kind of scroll down for a bit. That's it. Modern GLR Station by Brenda XNE. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, but I just need to put a starter there. She's also he or she is also the one that built the modern monorail subway bus stop station. Basically, like a station that does everything. It's one of the very first mods. Or like multi-connection stations in the game, like that came out in like 2003. Just kind of reconnect that, and then over here I just need a piece to go over the road. So just kind of find that. Got to be careful because that's a transit-enabled lot, and this is a station right here. And what happens when you drag when the two come together? Answer is nothing exciting. Unless you count a crash to desktop as exciting. So that station has a capacity of 35,000 people, even on the low simulation. Because I am playing with the NAM on low. What I could also do if I'm not building anything here is have like a secondary line kind of spur out, have a station, have that one cross at grade. But no. This should be fine. In fact, if you want to make it kind of like a station, I can put like a subway stop here and just have like steps down and just say that there's a station under here. I mean, you could. Or just have subway stops down just saying that there's another line that kind of goes underneath this avenue. I don't know. Whatever works, whatever floats your boat, but... You know, it's aesthetics versus functionality and all that fun stuff. But back to the university. So I've got these done. Some private schools. Where's my lecture hall? The University of Winnipeg. I am incorrect. When I read this, I for some reason thought it said University of Waterloo. Chris Hadfield does not teach at the University of Winnipeg. He's at the University of Waterloo. I already have this library somewhere, so that's okay. I do have nice lecture halls somewhere. That's it. This one is... I gotta look close. Dorigan Universitat. Somebody spelt university wrong. You think with a university education, maybe this person didn't have it, but I don't know. Newer lecture hall, so I think it's like a 5x5 building. Except it's not letting me select it. The game's kind of frozen for a second, but I'll just give it a minute. Come on! Well, luckily I just... Wait, oh, there we go. I was about to say, like, I just saved the game if there's going to be a crash coming up. It doesn't quite fit there because there's a thing. Maybe it's because I have the simulation on that things are really slow, because there's a lot of construction, because I did a lot of zoning in the last part, and there's a new highway and a new retrofitted downtown, so just things are slow. And I did put the game on a very high priority, so I'm going to put... Yeah, I'm putting it back on pause. See how this road's actually getting use? Like, I just built this connection not long ago, so... Yeah, it's interesting how that's already being done. A lot of lower income stuff right now, but of course that can change. Medium income here. And some infill being built over here too. Oh, brown box, brown box, brown box! Don't tell me this is St. whatever it is. St. Helens. That's a default Maxis building that somehow is getting a brown box in my game. I don't understand why, but it is. Alright, so I at least want one of these lecture halls. Just gotta find a nice home for them somewhere. This seems to be the spot. No, it doesn't, because I need a road that's parallel here. Maybe this is probably a good contender for a secondary station, because... how did that happen? This way, go that way. Just so you can hop off the train, kind of come over here, and it's like a network switch. So what I'll do... So I guess I gotta put all this all in as puzzle pieces. So I'll just do that for now. So I'll put in one of those stations again. Oh, am I in the draggable one? That would explain why I'm not finding the piece I'm looking for. You can tell my experience with ground light rail is not as much as with, you know, RHW networks and whatever. So I'll just kind of scroll until I find that nice looking station. Yeah, that's the one I like. And of course you do not want to be plopped because it says it is already occupied by something. But it isn't. But if I put this in now, it'll plop fine. But now I run the risk of crashing the game because of all the plops and stuff here. So, because I'm running the risk of crashing the game, I am going to give it another save. Because it's better just to spend a couple minutes, or not even, whatever, however long it takes to save the game, than to have it crash and come back and load and do all that fun stuff. Take it as an insurance policy, if you will. Just finished my beer. If anybody was wondering, I'm drinking Moosehead beer. Not that I get any advertising money or anything from them, but that's what it is. It's basically like Canada's last Canadian-owned major beer, if you want to call it that. It's like a mainstream beer. It's like, you know, the Budweiser or Coors of Canada, but it's actually owned by a Canadian company. Because, like, if you think of Molson Canadian and Blue and all that stuff, they're all owned by, like, Belgian companies or some foreign, it's like a subsidiary. I think Molson Canadian's owned by Coors, actually, and Coors is owned by, like, something else. Oh, that's interesting. There's already people using this road here. I am not in the right menu. I'm a bit of a beer snob, but I don't drink to get drunk. I drink for, you know, I like stronger beer. Or just light beer, like Coors Light, is just not my thing. But see how it works now, so that's good. And then over here I'll build that that station. But I don't know where I want that station. Having it here is the best proximity because you don't need to walk as far. But over here is more centralized, so it's better. But I don't know if there's going to be, what kind of road's going to be over on this side, so I'll hold back on the actual BTM station. It's actually been a while since I've built a station on this side, so maybe I'll... Is there a parallel room here? Yeah. This kind of goes all the way to the edge here, so... I don't know. I could parallel it. Put in a quick station here for the stadium, maybe. Oops. I guess I don't really need that slot. I'll just put this in while I'm thinking about it. So basically here, it's not really the best design because the main track has to kind of deviate and come back. Also, there's some bushes here or whatever, but maybe the station will block it. I could probably extend this a little bit, so... Hold on for a sec. I want to have this branch as early as I can be allowed to do it. It's like, let me branch out now. Use every tile I can. Maybe a bus stop on either side, and then find a home for this station. I know this is a bit of a curve, but I'll fix that. So what's that? About 3 tiles on each side. I know it doesn't connect. Don't worry about it right now. Don't worry about it. So there's 3 tiles of track before the thing. Here, there's 4 tiles of track before the thing. So push this over here. An extra tile. Maybe it'll connect now. I'm in the wrong menu. I can't see because of all the smoke and plumes and ash from the destruction of that station. Just have to raise the ground just a little bit, make sure it all connects. Put that station back in. So it's like 1, 2, and 3, right? Is that correct? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, so that's good. And then it should connect now. Yep. Have this track kind of go this way, and then... Come on, you can connect. You can connect there, but you won't connect here? Yeah, well, too bad. I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna make you connect. It's going to happen. Mark my words, it's going to happen. Just a little tiny deviation slope, right? So, before I do this... Oh, crap. That was actually a growable building? That tells you what I know. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3. So this is where the branch should take place. And then just kind of... Kind of just do it. Just... Come on! Does this really need to be that shallow? No. See, there used to be a hill here that just kind of messed everything up. So what I'll do is just... The monorail network is very finicky with the bullet train mod installed. So this should get rid of any problems. This just means more work, because now I gotta put in the tulip again and everything. So 1, 2, 3 and nothing there, so I just gotta put in this stuff. I lost a nice building there, but whatever. You know what, I'll make this commercial or residential or whatever. I need more residential stuff anyway. And then bus stop on either side because I have the room and stuff for it. Bus stop, and then this can just be some nice greenery. Sure, put that there. And then I kind of need a road over here too. So what kind of... Oh, that's just bumpy. Don't need to be quite so bumpy. So 80 and a tile, 80 and a tile, so this is probably where I want it. So I'll kind of just do this for now. Just for now. And yeah, over here I'm not sure how to put in the station. Here if I just kind of... Why is there no support showing? That's so strange. It's looking at... Oh, it's just because there's like something looking over. It almost looks like there's no support on this line, but I can kind of see it now. Just vaguely, like right there and there. But I mean, it is there. I mean, if I scroll on this side, right? It just looks like it's hovering. But yeah, I think this is good. I'll end the part here. So I've got the basic kind of construct for the... just put the simulation back on. Basic construct for the university. So I've got kind of the main buildings here. I haven't put the lecture halls in yet, so that'll be the... Like the big lecture halls. Like if you're a first-year student, you go in with like 900 other people. You go to those kinds of halls. So kind of stuff there. Maybe some nice stuff here. Bike path. Who knows? Just kind of keep working around and have that done. Probably in the next part, but I won't say for sure. And then when this is done, look, this is it. The next 10 parts, if I get to 100, we'll just kind of be concerned with developing. Really, there's really not much left to be developed or built in a city from scratch. But anyways, I guess that's the will be the next phase of things, so I'll call it there. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Hopefully you had a good, relaxing day, and I will see you back for part 90. Have a good one.